This
terminology of the
conference
sale
will now be recorded.
terminology of the sale points, where we are going through the understanding of the aggregations, provisioning, all those things. Any doubts, any questions before we start?
No, but let's start. Let's get going.
Okay, so the next thing is groups and populations. So the what is the groups and populations? The groups and population is nothing in here in identity IQ. The groups, when I say the groups, these are not the actual entitlement or the permissions. These are the bundle of identities. The groups is bundle of identities. What is this? Bundle of identities based on some attribute. Some attribute means, let's say your company says, or you say that, okay, I want to create uh, the group based on the department, or I want to create a group based on the location, based on the technology. So that is the how, let's say you want to create a the group of Austin people, so that you will get to know that how many people are in the sorry, I want to get the group of the location based group, which means I am creating a group based on the location, and it will automatically create a subgroup. So right now, to understanding is, group is not the entitlement. When I say group into the IAQ, it is not entitlement, it is the bundle of identities. Correct or not? Clear? The group in IAQ called bundle of identities. Clear? Clear or not? What is entitlement? Now you'll say, okay, fine, but what is entitlement? Entitlement is, hello, Srinivas, are you able to hear me? Jitendra?
Mohit, I can hear you.
Okay, okay, okay. So what is entitlement? Entitlement is nothing, is actual permission, groups. The Here I'm talking about the AD group. You remember member of, in Active Directory we have member of, in LDAP we have a groups, right? Correct?
Right.
The DN and all. So those are
Yeah.
comes in IAQ called as entitlements. Okay, all the permissions, groups, the those things are called in the IAQ called entitlement. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, so these are the all terminology. Now coming to the UI. Okay, now here we will go through the UI once. What is the purpose of the UI is, when I say, Jitendra, I want to do the I want to create the aggregation task. So you should not ask me where should I go there to the aggregation task. You should know that this is the setup, this is the task, and this is the all places where I need to do the aggregation and all those things. Clear? Clear or not? So we will quickly go through the UI, okay, so that you will understand all the tabs, all the tabs here in the identity IQ, or the purpose of those. We will cover the basics of those things, so that you will just understand where I can go through those things. Okay, clear? So when you go to the dashboard, there is a three icon here, three lines. Here we have manage identity, manage access, my task, and dashboard. Okay, what is under manage identities? Manage identity is only used for the create identity. If you want to create identity, let's say I want to create identity, so you can create identity. Let's say Jitendra. Okay, let me submit it. So now Jitendra identity has been created. See here, the Jitendra identity has been created. So this manage identity have a three things: create identity, edit identity, view identity. If you create the create identity, if you want to edit identity, as you are administrator, you can edit anyone's identity. But if you log in with a normal user, you can only able to edit his own identity. Let's say if you want to open his Adam Candy. So if you log out and log in with the Adam Candy, and if you click on the edit identity, see here, he can only edit his own identity. Clear or not? He
Yeah,
cannot create the identities. Correct?
right.
Right? So that is the edit identity. And if you want to view identity as an administrator, he can view all the identities. But as a normal user, if you log in, he can only view his own identities. Clear?
Yes. Mohit, let me interrupt you if you allow me to.
Mhm.
I think you're carrying forward this class from some other class. We just initiated uh, the introduction session, means a session where you just introduced me to SailPoint. We did not talk of the UI. We did not talk of entitlements. I mean, we did talk about that, but we the way you have started today is not was supposed to be started. Means uh, I would say I would say more of spoon feeding session should have been today rather than the way you started.
Come again, what you said? What do you want to explain?
I'm saying maybe you are carrying forward from some other session uh, of the class with some other people, other group of people, not with me.
No, no, I'm you are the only one here right now.
No, today I am the only one right here, but uh, the last session, day before yesterday, the session we had,
Mhm.
we just had an introduction. Uh, Beyond that, we did not have anything. I
Yeah.
was asked to download certain uh, softwares that I
Mhm.
downloaded, and you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe whatever. But I'm just expressing my doubt.
No, no. What is your doubt? First, tell me clear the doubts.
No, my doubt is, boy,
Yes.
see, we day before yesterday when we started, uh, we just started with an introduction of SailPoint. What is
Mhm.
SailPoint? What all are these objects about SailPoint? And we discussed that we'll be talking more about them. So the today when you started, it seems that you started that.
No,
Uh,
no, no. See, I'm just right now going through the with UI. Everything have a separate topic. This application onboarding is a separate topic which I'm going to cover.
okay, okay, all
Okay,
right, that's fine.
it's not like that I will cover today. It's not that today is the last class. See, I'm just helping you right now so that you can at least when I says the Jiten, let's start with the application onboarding, and I ask you where should I go, you can know, okay Mohit, yes, for application onboarding you should click on this one, this tab. That is the only reason right now.
Okay, okay, okay. My bad. I
Okay.
misunderstood.
Everything would be explained in detail for each and everything I have explained in here, and whatever mentioned in the course content. Okay.
Okay. I understood. All right. Sorry.
Right now this gone through is just for if you like, that's what I say. If you want to skip it, I'm completely fine, but this is for so that you should know where should I when and now if I ask you Jitendra, I want to onboard application, where should I click on this? Okay, then
No, no.
how?
It's okay.
Yes.
It's okay, Mohit. The
Okay.
way you're going is okay. I just expressed my doubt.
Okay.
Maybe that I just expressed that maybe that situation might have happened. That's all.
Okay, okay. No, I couldn't understand what is the spoon feeding and all those things. That I couldn't understand.
Nothing. Forget about it.
Okay, fine.
Let's continue with what we are doing.
Yes, yes. Give me just time. Like, say, see, I'm just starting from. See, I'm not, as you mentioned that we start from the. I have basic knowledge from the requirement perspective, not the tools perspective. That's why I'm just starting, because what happens now, people, if I will, so that you should know the basics of that things. If you will not know basics, ever I will start the application onboarding, it would be creating a problem after the initiations. I don't have an issue, but that is the way I start, so that's why I'm just doing that. Okay, if you
That's
want to
fine.
say that, okay, Mohit, you can skip this, I already know about the UI, I'm happy to do that. Okay.
No, 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 no. Absolutely, I do not mean to say that.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
I'm saying that consider me as a person who knows nothing about it and
that
start with
that's what
this.
I'm doing here. See, Jitendra, whatever I have explained, I will do my best to explain each and everything. Okay, don't think that whatever I explain, that is the just things. I will explain each and everything in detail for each and everything. Okay, but it's it's a 30 sessions class. Everything is in a proper manner, that okay, first I will cover this and then that. Okay. Okay, now coming to the manage access. In the manage access, whenever user requests some access, let's say you join the organization and you want to request some access. When you request some access, let's say you join the organizations, you're working on a project, and the company says, okay, Jitendra, we now you are working on this project, but we are looking for the new thing, so just get the GitHub access as well, so that you can work on the GitHub. We are migrating from SVN or from Visual Studio to Git. So what you will do, you will request the GitHub software. So how to request? This is the place. We go to the manage user access, select the identity. Right now we are administrator, I'm logging with the administrator, so that I can access to everyone. But if you will log in, you will only select yourself, or it will automatically come here, and then you can request that particular entitlement here. So this particular tab is called a request access. Right now we have only one entitlement, but later on it will come multiple entitlements, so you can select any entitlement and request submit it. What would happen, it will add the entitlement in or access to your profile, to your user's account. Clear? So this is called manage user access. Okay.
Okay,
Okay, now coming to the manage accounts. What is the purpose of manage account? The manage account is when you want to enable it, disable it, change password, sorry, enable, disable, unlock, those things. If you want to trigger, you can do those things. Apart from that, you can here do the change password for the particular things. You can change the password for particular application. Right now for we don't have any account which contain the applications, so that's why it is not showing no results. You can check all the accesses user have. Okay, you can check the attributes user have, so that is under the manage access. Okay, manage accounts. Here we have a manage password, where you can do the change password of that particular user. See here, the same thing, manage account, change password, both are on same window. So if you search here in the change password, you redirect it to the same identity.gsf, and here into the manage account, this is also identity.gsf, but here it will land you on the accounts page. On the change password, it will land you on the password page. Okay, that is the only difference.
got it.
Okay, and this is a very important. Track my request. Whatever you do, you want to check that what is the status of that. Recently we triggered this create identity of Jitendra XYZ. So if you want to see the what is the status, this is the place where you can come and see. Okay, so this is the create identity, and see here, this is the whole detail, completion status, when it is triggered, what is the requested date. Okay, all these things will come here. Okay, this will tell you is there any error, warning, anything will come, it will display here. This is the place where any developer, any person will come here to check whatever I have requested is successfully completed or not. Is it any approval is there or anything is there, it will come here. Clear?
Yep.
Okay, now coming to the next thing is my task is, if you are a normal developer, let me log in with another person. Let's say I'm logging with a Jitendra X, not a Jitendra XYZ. The existing identities, let's say Albert, Alice Ford, or Albert. Now, if you see here in the task, they can see all the approvals, forms, which will come to them, which will come to the Albert. Obviously, if Albert would be the manager, he will receive some notifications, right? That for approval, for the certifications, all those things will come. So that notification here, the notification block will say, okay, there is a one approval. So he will either click on this one, approvals, or he will click here in the my task and he can select approvals, he can select the forms, is there any forms which is pending, is there any sign off report, so he can select over there. Is that clear?
Right.
Okay, right now we don't have a data, that's why you are not able to see the things, but after the training you will be see that we have all the data so that you can able to identify the things. Now, coming to this my work, this is a work item, which is the same thing which we have recently seen for the forms, form approval, this one. See here, this is a work item.jsf, and if you click on this forms, this is also work item.jsf. This, then you will say, what is the difference, Mohit? Why we are using the same page here for the work item and why we are using same page here? So this tab, my task, is for the actual user, normal user, for help desk and everyone, and this my work is only for the administrator. They can see everyone's the task. Admin can see everyone task, right? Whatever what is pending for approval, he can do everything. So this is more on for admin. The user, normal user, cannot look at this particular my work. Okay, this is only for the administrator. Clear or not?
So you mean to say for the normal user, the at my work menu item will not be visible at all.
Correct. If you want to see, let's say, just for your, see here in my work, for that particular, see here right now, he can see only his work item, not for others.
Got
Right
okay.
now, he can see only his work item, not for others. There are work item, but he can not see the others work item. But here, if you log in by the admin, he can see all the work item which are assigned to everyone,
Got it.
everyone's. Okay, clear?
Yeah,
Okay, and this is the access request. Access request is again the same trackmap request. This is again trackmap. This access request for all, but that for the user, he can only see those access requests which was requested by him. Okay, let's say if you request some icon, then you can see that request. Let's say jitendra.xyz. Okay, now if we go to the access request, see here, he can see his own request. Clear or not? Because it was created for him, or if something is created by him or something is created for him, those requests he can see. Clear or not? He
yes,
cannot see other requests, but as an admin you can see all the other requests. So that is the access request. Okay,
I
clear?
get it. Yeah.
Okay, now coming to the identity, this is the identity warehouse. Very important. For each and every identity which is created here, this is the one which shows all the attributes, identity attributes, entitlements, which is the X group permissions and all those things, applications account, what are the applications account user have, what is the policy violations, history, risk, activity, user rights, what are the user rights user have, and the events, what events is triggered for that particular identities. That particular whole thing's called identity cube. Now, if someone will ask you, what is identity cube? The identity cube is is bundle of attributes, entitlements, application accounts, policy, risk, event, all those things for single identity. Okay, this particular whole thing, attribute and everything, that is called identity cube. Whenever identity created in IAQ, every time the identity cube is created by IAQ. Okay, every time the identity cube is created by IAQ, we will explain everything in scenario based things. Okay, right now just understand this is the identity warehouse where we are, this is the identity cube which contain all the things, and where you will access this identity cube from the identity warehouse. Clear?
Yeah.
Clear or not? Okay,
Yes.
this
Yes.
identity warehouse can only be seen by the admin. If you remember, when you open the user, only my work and this tab are there. There is no tab lock, identities, application intelligence, nothing was there, right? So only this one can be accessible by the admin. Clear?
Right.
Now all the other normal user can only look at by the view identities, which would be having a limited number of things. Okay, now coming to the correlation risk model, I will explain in detail later. Now this is the application definition. Application definitions means whenever you onboard applications, whenever you onboard the applications, when your company says that Jitendra, we need to onboard one application, what you will come into the application definitions, click on this add new application. That is called, whenever you are creating a new application, here you will select the name. Let's say we are selecting the JDBC. You will select that owner, who would be the owner of this application, and then you will select the type. Okay, once you select the type, let's say JDBC, the automatically pop-up will come in the configuration. Here all the configuration will come. Okay, we will explain in detail. Okay, right now this is for application onboarding. What is this? Where should go you whenever I will say I need to go to application onboarding, you will go to the application definition, and then you will say, Mohit, click on this add new application, and then provide the details. Clear?
Clear.
Okay, now this is the entitlement catalog, which I told you. This is the entitlement, means the permissions group and all those things, this will store here. See here, this is the group of the LDAP, that's why it is stored it here into the entitlement catalog. Clear?
Clear.
Okay, application risk model, I will explain later, that's not important. Now coming to the intelligence, which is the advanced analytics, it is very important for searching the things. If you want to search the identities whose location is Austrian, department equals to accounting, or location equals to Brussels, accounting is department, and is inactive equals to false. If you run search, okay, let's change this accounting to engineering. See here 12 result, which means if you want to search the records, obviously if your company says that, okay, Jitendra, we need to, or you, not some company says or someone says, if you are testing something, you want to find the identities whose department equals to engineering and location is equals to Brussels, and who should be inactive equals to false, which means it should be active identity, then obviously you cannot go one by one identity to check, right? So you will come here and you will put the filter here, and you can search that how many identities are following, and you can click on this, and you will get the identity. You will go back, you will revert back onto the same page, you will land on the result page. Okay, clear or not?
Clear.
Okay, so that is the advanced. This is for reporting purpose. If you want to create and the reports, the report is already know that it's for the collection of data in a particular format, and this is provided by the, used to provide for the business. Let's say business says that, Jitendra, we need a daily report. I want a daily report from you to get the all the users who are newly joined, or all the users whose detail, like I want to get the users detail report every day, so that you will create this report and you will submit to the, schedule it automatically, so that it will automatically send to your manager or business. Clear?
Clear.
Okay, so this is the identity risk model, and this I will explain later. And this is the setup where you come to the certifications. Certifications are the different certifications: manager, application owner, entitlement. What is certifications? Any idea?
Certification means uh, uh, just like software certification that are allowed for a particular application that you use.
No, here the certification is different meaning. Certification means here certify the identities, whether they have minimum or required access to do their job. They are
Okay,
certifying the identity, which means, let's say you are joining the organization, you join the organization, Jiten, you have a multiple access, you are on the position of manager or employee who is a senior employee and who have a lot of entitlement. Now every monthly or quarterly or half yearly this certification triggered. So certification triggered either quarterly or half yearly. Okay. Okay, this trigger quarterly or half yearly. Now, what is the purpose of that? After 3 months, they verify whether Jitendra have these access. Are they really really needed or not? Is there any extra access or extra access which he have, which we can remove it? So your certification will done by your manager. Your manager will look at your access and see whether Jitendra is really needed those access or not. If he doesn't need, then he will remove those access from your profile. Clear or not?
clear.
So that is called certification. This is a very important for the governance perspective. This is called for auditing perspective. Okay, every organization have auditing. That is very important for this certification. Okay, so certifications concept is clear.
Yes,
We have a policy violation. Policy violation means company assigns some policies that if user is a part of this one, then user should not uh, if let's say user has not logged in on this software more than 6 months, then you should be not. Obviously if you are having access of Salesforce and you not log in on the Salesforce last 6 months, which means you are wasting your company's money, right? Correct.
correct.
So that's why this is for policy violation, which means company will automatically write a rule, or we will show you how to write and everything. Company will write a rule that if a user has not logged in a particular software for more than 6 months or more than 3 months, it will generate a policy violation that you are breaking the rule of company. Clear? So either remove that access from your profile, or the manager will get intimation that this user is violating the policy. Kindly remove his access from this particular entitlement or this particular applications. Clear?
Clear.
Okay, so that is called policy. What is the roles? Roles is a bundle of entitlement which contains to which used to give the access in detail. Let's say your company says that instead of giving a one by one access, they will generate a role that this is a software developer role which will contain a multiple entitlements. Okay, so that will assign to that particular user. So instead of assigning a entitlement, they assign a whole bundle of entitlements. Clear or not? So what is role? When someone will ask what is the role, role is bundle of entitlements. Clear or not?
Yes,
Okay, now coming to that, we have a task which used for the aggregations, group aggregations refresh. So task is under the setup and task. This is a groups which I was saying, a bundle of identities based on the department, locations, populations. We will cover in detail for those things. Okay, now coming to this, we have a groups business processes. What is business processes?
you're asking me.
Yes.
Any processes that the user is required to conduct.
Any processes that user required to conduct,
It
it's
could be
not
some approval process. It could be some a process where uh, approvals are required or something like that.
correct, but business process is not just like that. They have a lot of, I will explain you this. It's called workflow. It's called workflow. You heard this terminology in the SailPoint, right?
Yes.
Workflow. This is heart of SailPoint. I'm saying this is heart of SailPoint, which means everything, everything you are clicking on any button, you are clicking on any button, it will redirect to the workflow itself. Okay, when you create identity, right now I create identity, right? I created the access request, right? This jitendra.xyz, this also trigger one workflow. Okay, for each and everything which is you submitting the one button, not as the UI changes, the button where which is actually doing some logical thing, that will trigger using the workflow only. Clear or not? Internally that is calling by the workflow. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the workflow. And then we have a lifecycle event, which is for the joiner, lever, mover, and all those things. So we will explain in detail those things. Clear? Okay,
Yes.
now coming to the SailPoint architecture. So let's see the SailPoint architecture. Let me quickly check if I have. Hmm. Okay, let's understand this architecture. Okay, what does this architecture says? Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, I am, but it's too small.
Okay, let me make this. Now,
Yeah, it's okay.
okay, now this is saying external application or web browser interface. This is application server. See, our identity IQ is web based tool, right or not?
Right.
Any web based tool required the server, application server, right?
Right.
So we will be using a Tomcat as application server. So see here, this is the Tomcat. Where we will store our software, which is the identity IQ application. So application server is Tomcat, which resides or which contain the identity IQ applications. This identity IQ application will be called by the web browser interface. Web browser interface will call this identity IQ application, okay, which contain all this API, UI, connectors, integration module, task, workflow, which contain all those things. Now, how it is connected to database, because anything, any software require a database as well. So we are connecting, we are having a database server, which is the MySQL. Okay, and over there we are configuring the identity IQ database. But how it is connected? It is connected using the hibernate.property file. Okay, hibernate mapping file. Hibernate mapping file tells to the IIQ which database I need to connect. Clear or not?
Um, if not MySQL, what other database can we use?
Any database, any database can be used. There are SailPoint provider like support for MySQL, SQL Server, Oracle, and DB2. For these four, SailPoint provide the configuration, and I will show you how to configure all four. Okay, but apart from that, if there are other four, other any other database like a Pascal or the Hadoop or any other big database, in that case, SailPoint say we are not responsible for that. You need to create your own script and you need to create your own the connection stream. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
For four database, MySQL, MS SQL, Oracle, and DB2, SailPoint say I'm providing the all the script and configuration. You don't need to worry about this. Okay, so these are the identity IQ database. And then applications connector, each and every application is connected with the different target system like CSV, JDBC, Active Directory, SAP, all those things. So those are connected with the application as we discussed into the at the terminology of the connections. That the application is like a connecting application is a target system inside the IIQ. Clear or not? They are connected using the connectors, right?
Right.
Correct. So this is the detailed architecture overview of the SailPoint. Any doubts, any question on this?
Not as of now.
Okay. So you have the software, right? I shared the all 3 to 4 links for the downloading the software. So have you downloaded downloaded the softwares?
Yes, I've downloaded the files.
Yes. Uh, uh, okay. So hey, over there, uh, do you have in your local Java?
I have Java installed on my system.
Okay, I'm allowing you, making you the presenter. Can you share your screen?
Yes, I can share you my screen.
Okay, I'm making the presenter. I have very less time right now. I have only 10 minutes, but that's fine.
You want me to show you where I have downloaded the softwares?
First, show me the Java. Go to the C drive. Hmm. Program file. Yes. Java. Search for J. Hmm. Okay, you have JDK 16, which is not which will not work. This is a very latest version, which will not work with this one. Okay. So
Which one do
now,
you want?
so go to the browser. Open the Chrome and type download JDK. Download JDK 1.8.202.
Download JDK.
1.8.1.8.202. Yes, enter. Okay, click on the archive. Yes, yeah, first one. You can open a first one. Scroll down up slowly, slowly. Mhm.
Oh, Mohit, what are we trying to do here?
We are downloading the JDK.
No, what for what reason?
Java is required for all the softwares. Java is needed for Apache Tomcat, for Identity IQ, for
No,
everything. Java is needed.
do you want to install identity? I'm in SailPoint on Windows or on a virtual machine.
Windows on your machine.
Okay.
Okay, scroll down. Okay, Windows 64 JDK. Scroll, yeah, 820. Click on this. It will require your account. Click on I received. It will take some time. You might need to create a Oracle account if you don't have.
I have, but I don't remember the credentials.
Okay, so then in that case, you can click on the forgot password, or you can create a new account. That's fine.
Okay. Let's say I download this. What after it? Because as you said that you don't have much time.
No, no, that's fine. See, this is the necessary step for installing this. First, we will install the Java, then we will install the MySQL, then we will install the Identity IQ, then we will configurations. Okay, that's the important thing. So we need to download this Java JDK plus JRE both. So JRE is also needed. So you can, if you have any issues, you can click on, uh, uh, you can unshare your screen and create account if you have any issues with the showing the
No, I'll
credential.
create my account.
Okay, just create account quickly. You need to change the password, as the password is not meeting the policy. Job title is required. You can put anything over there. Job title. Yeah. Okay, it will redirect to your email ID. No, 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 no. It is for new verification email. Go back to your mail ID. Go back to your email. Here, uh, we have received the request.
A reset password, I think.
No, 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 no. After this email was sent because you have created the email. If you did, uh, uh, mm, okay, you already have a Oracle account with this email ID.
Yes,
Okay,
I have
okay, okay,
already one.
okay. In this case, reset your password. Now it will. You will receive another email. Yeah. Click on continue. Okay. Now again go to the URL and type the same thing. Download JDK 1.8.202. Hmm. Scroll down and download the 64 version. 64 bit. Yep. Yeah. Click on this. Okay. What happened? Scroll up. What happened? It did not allow you to.
Oh, let me see what's going on.
Open it. Open a browser again and type the same thing. Yeah. Mm, scroll down. No, scroll up.
You want Java SE, right?
Yes, yes. Want the same thing. 64. Yes, correct. Yeah. Now.
I think it has already downloaded. That's why it's giving us.
Now enter the username, password. Okay, so you need to install this and the JDK which we explained, which we shown you right now. And there's in the below, if you go below over there, there is a JRE as well. If you open a new tab, meanwhile it is signing in you. Open a new tab. Yeah, over there just
Mhm.
type again type JDK 1.8.202. Download. Yeah, open this. And if you scroll down, we have downloaded the JDK, right? This was the JDK. If you scroll down, after that there is a GRE. See here, Java. So this we need to install. Scroll up. Yeah, this one. So can you please open this whole one? No, no, no. Expand this. Yeah, there is a two thing here. One is tar file. One is the exe file. We need to open the exe file, the GRE exe one. Okay. So GRE second last.
This one?
Not- Yes, yes. Okay. So we need to download both of them, and then how you will do it? First install the GRE, then install the JDK. Clear?
Okay. First install the
Ye-
JRE, then
Yes, and
install the JDK.
correct. Okay. Try to install both the things, and then we'll continue tomorrow to install the MySQL, to install the product and all those things.
Okay, I got it.
Clear? Okay. Have a nice day. We'll continue tomorrow, same time.
One last thing.
Yes.
The anything you are going to share with me about the uh, any study material for me to refresh?
So for that, I will go. Okay, I will share the. It is inside the software, but I will share it additionally. Okay.
We have the WhatsApp group. You can share it there.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Sure.
So first I have to install the JRE, then the JDK. Okay.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. I will do that.
Okay, chalo. And we have already provided the MySQL. If you can do that, I provided the notes as well, how to install it. If you can do that, MySQL server you can do. If you can do, that is fine. Otherwise, I will continue to install it. So don't worry about that. Try to install the both the Java, then we'll continue on to the installing of other software.
Just
Okay?
the MySQL server, or you want
Yes.
the MySQL Studio as well?
No, no, I provided the software to you. You just need to click the first one, which is the I provided two software, one for a UI, one for server. You just need to click on the server one. Okay,
Okay,
clear?
just the server. Okay,
Okay,
I'll do
yes.
that.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
I'll be
Thank you
ready
very
tomorrow.
much.
All right, all right.
Yep, yep.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you,
Thank you.
Mohit.
Bye.